Rocco, it serves us right. We were asking you before this game about some of the guys who were having a bit of a slow start, about the offense kind of cooling off in the later half of the game, and then here you go. You guys put up 12 runs. Everybody had a hit tonight. How nice and how important was it to end this road trip with such a dominant win like that?
Yeah, I think what made it a really nice night for the team was that all of the individuals involved contributed in a big way. And you start with Kenta and the way that he threw the ball, but you look at the lineup from top to bottom. It was an explosive night. The at-bats were unrelenting, and that's what we're looking for. It wasn't about just a couple of big swings that got us where we needed to be. It was a completely a team effort in entirety, and it was just a good night all the way around. Just a very, very good night, and especially going into the off day and then getting back home, it was very nice.
You guys had an early 5-0 lead. You had a 7-0 lead. And given just how things had gone lately for you guys, how important was it to see your team continue to tack on those runs when having such nice leads early on in the game?
Yeah, it's something that we talked about. We've talked about it recently. Hold on one sec. We're getting a signal on the Zoom. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Can you guys hear us okay?
We can now, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's when our group is at its best. Regardless of how many you score initially, you're always going to need more runs. It changes the game dynamically when you do get those runs, and staying really locked in and focused in the middle of the game is a very important thing to winning ball games when you're playing against good teams. Teams are not going to stop playing. They're gonna come back and always be working, and we can't just be satisfied. We were not satisfied tonight with anything. Again, you could look at almost every guy in our lineup and talk about the at-bats they had today, and talk about them in a very, very positive way.
Back to Kenta. At one point top of the fifth, you guys were hitting for nearly 25 minutes, and then he comes out and he throws 7 pitches. What can you say about just how efficient he was throughout this game, especially considering some of the long breaks that he had to take to get back out there?
I don't think we're frozen. I think we're frozen, or some of the audio is frozen. Sorry. Really, Kenta was it was magical tonight. It was, we're sitting there in the middle of the game, and he was pitching in command of everything that he had. We had some runs on the board, and it becomes a really interesting thing where, how you're going to treat something like that, because he probably could have gone out there and pitched 8 or 9 innings if you really wanted him to. It probably wasn't necessary or appropriate, because he put us in a spot where he was so efficient that you're not exactly pumped up about having to take him out of the game. But he threw the ball great, top to bottom. He was dominant. He had everything working for long stretches. It was a pleasure to watch him go.